Yesterday, we broke down the Legends of Runeterra expansion and balance patch cycles for this year. Today, we're going to expand upon this information and add the competitive notes which weren't included. Before we go and explain the timeline, please note that this particular timeline won't start until after the beta season has ended. Currently, we expect the beta season to end at the start of the next expansion, which is currently scheduled to be released in April. But during this beta season, there will be beta tournaments still available, however, no Runeterra points can be acquired during this time. Similar to the video yesterday, it's best to visualize the information on a timeline. We start with the new expansion. These expansions bring new champions as well as new mechanics to the game. They should also bring a new metagame for the competitive players to solve before the first tournament. 2 weeks after the release of the expansion, the first Runeterra Open will take place, and will allow players to earn Runeterra points, trophies, and titles during their battles. We will cover these prizes later in the video. Runeterra Opens are now your substitutes to the seasonal tournaments we currently have. As the name suggests, Runeterra Opens are available to everyone, no matter their rank, as there is no qualifying criteria. However, only the top players will progress onto the second day of the tournament, and will have the chance to win the top prizes. Regarding the prize pool, there has been no official comment of what the 2023 prize pool for Runeterra Opens will be, but we expect to know more information before the first Open begins. 2 weeks after the first Runeterra Open, players will then receive the first balance patch of the tournament season. 2 weeks after the balance patch, players will then experience their first World Qualifier Open. These Opens are a little different than the normal Runeterra Opens, as the winners of these tournaments will qualify for the Worlds at the end of the year. You will also earn the same rewards as the normal Runeterra Opens. 2 weeks after the World Qualifier Opens, players will experience the Variety Balance Patch, which will include the expected balance patch, as well as a set of new cards. You should use the term as a mini set or a booster pack. However, we expect these variance balance patches to be similar to the patches that we've had in the past, with patches 3.4 and 3.6 being a good guess of what we can expect for in the future. After the release of new cards in the Variety Patch, players will then experience the last Runeterra Open of the tournament season. This will be their last chance to earn Runeterra points, trophies, and titles before the end of the season. With the end of this Open, players will then have to wait until the next expansion to start the cycle all over again. Runeterra points are now the combination of seasonal and ladder points. Players will earn these Runeterra points throughout the year, and they can be used to qualify for Worlds. Players can earn Runeterra points through the following areas: the Runeterra Opens, the World Qualifier Opens, ladder, and grassroots tournaments. It's important to note that the World Qualifier Opens will grant more Runeterra points than the usual Runeterra Opens. To qualify for Worlds with Runeterra points, you either have to be one of the top finishers of a tournament season, or be one of the yearly leaders of the Runeterra points. Trophies are the new currency for the season reward track. You will earn trophies for competing in tournaments such as the Daily Rumbles and the Runeterra Opens. In the reward track, players can earn season badges, Prime Glories for Runeterra Opens, as well as titles. Titles are the new way to display your mastery and prestige in Runeterra. When you have a title equipped, loading into a game of Runeterra will display your title to the opponents. An example of a title is Divine Flame, which can only be earned for being in the top 100 of the beta season ranks ladder. Having this exclusive title will let your opponents know that you were one of the top 100 players during this competitive beta season. Daily Rumbles are the new version of Gauntlets. They will open from 4 PM until 2 AM each day, and will allow players one chance every day to participate in a tournament to earn trophies to progress their season reward track. If you win all 6 games in a Daily Rumble, you will earn 10 trophies and a title. These Daily Rumbles will have different formats throughout the tournament season, and will give all players a chance to earn more trophies than just through the Runeterra Opens. Similar to the currently known Last Chance Gauntlets, we will be getting Last Chance Qualifiers before Worlds, which will allow players to qualify for Worlds if they are struggling to qualify through other means. In conclusion, we will be receiving more tournaments throughout 2023, and receiving expansions and balance changes between each one. This should make each tournament feel slightly different due to the ever-changing environment. There's a few more pieces of information that cover grassroots tournament support, tournament creation tools, and cross-shard competitions. However, to read this information, head to the top link in the description, which will take you to the official Riot Games article. That's all for this competitive breakdown video. I hope that it helps paint an image of what you can expect lore to look like over the next year. Thanks for watching.